In July 2019, 17-year-old Bianca Devins, a bright and social media savvy high schooler from Utica, New York, went to a concert with 23-year-old Brandon Clark, a man she had met online months earlier, never imagining that night would become the last of her life. A night that would spiral into one of the most horrifying internet-fueled tragedies of recent years. After the concert, Clark, consumed by jealousy and anger over Bianca's interactions with others, drove her home and, in a shocking act of violence, murdered her, slitting her throat in the back seat of his car, ending her life in a matter of minutes. And instead of fleeing quietly, he did something that would turn personal horror into public spectacle, taking multiple photos of her lifeless body and posting them online, first to Discord and then on Instagram. Captions cold and detached, apologizing yet flaunting the crime, and within hours the images spread rapidly, shared across multiple platforms, forwarded in private messages, reposted on forums, some users mocking, some expressing sympathy, and others simply consuming the grisly content as entertainment. And Bianca's family, friends, and the broader public were exposed to the tragedy in the most cruel and immediate way, some receiving the images directly with harrowing messages attached, leaving a permanent scar on everyone who witnessed it. Police quickly traced the digital trail, linking the anonymous posts back to Clark, who had attempted to harm himself after the murder, and when authorities arrived, the crime scene, the photos, and his confession confirmed the horrific reality of what had happened, transforming what might have been a private tragedy into an international story, sparking outrage and grief and prompting urgent discussions about the dangers of online anonymity, the ethics of social media, and how human cruelty can be amplified in digital spaces. Clark was arrested, charged with second-degree murder, and eventually sentenced to 25 years to life. But the psychological and social impact of the case reverberated far beyond the courtroom, exposing the terrifying intersection of obsession, social media culture, and real-world violence, showing that the line between the digital world and reality can be fatal, and that what begins as a post, an image, a comment, can turn into a life-ending event that the entire world watches unfold in real time, leaving behind grief, trauma, and a chilling reminder that the internet can amplify the darkest sides of humanity, and that sometimes tragedy does not remain private, but becomes a story consumed by millions, as though a life can be reduced to a single viral post, leaving viewers to ask themselves, could this happen again? And who is responsible when the screen reflects reality in the most horrific way imaginable?